Okay, so this is a cryptogram puzzle that I created. I love cryptograms. And so I'm going to show how to solve them or just kind of clues and strategy on solving them. And also, I am doing cryptograms also to give extra entries for my giveaways. So I will be uploading different cryptograms and different types of puzzles, but just for general purpose to show how to do cryptograms for maybe people are not familiar with these and have never done these before, or just clicked on this just out of curiosity. Thanks for stopping in. So basically, I have given a clue down here. I've actually given two. Um, some, depending on where you will see a cryptogram, like in newspapers, they usually do quotes or basically famous sayings or popular cryptogram puzzles, and they usually always give one clue. So basically, cryptogram is letters that are replaced with another letter. They never act as themselves. Like R can never be itself. The easy way to start with cryptograms is to look at anything with apostrophe, because there's limited words with apostrophes. Look at the end of words to see if you see that repeated, because a lot of times words end with certain letters, either vowels or certain letters like D or N or S, popular common letters that they end with. So also look for double letters. So that's with only one letter in front of it, that's most likely going to be a vowel. And also look for the one letter words, which are only two. So this is either going to be an A or an I. And so what you could do, if you're just not sure about something, you can just put either above it and below it for possibilities. And then as you go along and collect things, collect the letters and start figuring them out, then things will start making sense and you can decide which one of a letter that you're not sure that you choose. So we'll start with filling in all of the U's, which is an X. So let's find out how many U's there are. Filling that in. Okay, so I see one here. So that's going to be an X. And I don't see any others. So there's one X in this sentence. Okay, so go to the R's. Go to all the R's and make them an E. And there's E here, one here, here, here. And on the three-letter words, also see if any of them repeat. Because the and and is commonly used in sentences. This is not a very long paragraph, just two sentences. Okay, so I'm going to say that this is an A. So I'm going to go to all the P's and put an A above it because words don't end with I. So the end of a word, this would most likely not be an I because I see this same letter at the end of a word, which unless you're spelling the state Hawaii or possibly some of the harder cryptograms have names in them, but you can pretty much tell when there's a name involved. So this is going to be A. I'm going to conclude that because of this. So I'll go to all the P's and make them an A. And here's one. Okay, so because I have a three-letter word here starting with an A, this is most likely going to be, because it's not like a double letter, like if it was two the same letters, I would say was all or something like that. But because they're different letters and it's three letters, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is and I do this in pencil in case I need to correct something. So I'm going to write down here that Z equals N and G equals D, P equals A, just so I keep track. Because I'm going to go to all the Z's and make an N and your P's. So I try to do one letter at a time, so make sure I fill them all in. Okay, so any of the Z's in. So here you have a 2-letter word that ends with an N, and there's only like 3. Let's see, there's on, in, and an. So this is going to be an I or an O, because you've already got your A. Okay, so G, make that a D. I think I got all, oh wait, I can go ahead and get all my Z's. Let's see, here's another one, make that an N, so you have a word ending with an N. Here's another one. Okay, so then you go and fill in all your G's. So you kind of get the picture here, keeping everything in order. G, here's another one, D. So I'm gonna guess that this is, I'm gonna go ahead and put I or O below that. And so any of the A's, so if this is, this could also be an N, or I mean an S, but I've already concluded up here that it's an end. So we're going to say that this is not an S, so which means the possibility that this could be an S or an F, because letters starting with I. So you have, if it is an N, N's already in there. But I'm just saying by the structure here, what we're looking at, I'm going to go with S. So you have is and N. So let's go ahead and make all the T's and S. That adds up, see, because of this 3-letter word right here, which probably should have already done that to have already concluded that T is in fact S, because the only other word that starts with A would be a B. And I don't see any sentence beginning with the word be, which is basically a thing, person, place, or thing. But this is an action word. So that makes a little bit more sense for that. So you have all your T's. Go ahead and make all your T's an S. I think I have one down here. So make all your A's an I. All your A's an I. And see if we cannot... Let's see, all your A's and I. A lot of A's. Here's one. Here's one. So when you see words ending with an N and you have an I, that is most likely going to be an O. Just because what other thing could you put in there? So a lot of times words end with O. So this is most likely going to be a T. That's just a way the conjunction is going to work. So let's make all the Y's O. So you see how you just kind of piece stuff together as you go along. So is a blank is in, okay. So P is A. I think we got all the P's listed as A. So since I've guessed that this is T here, and I went up here and filled out this 3-letter word, then this is most likely going to be an H. So go and make all your N's an H and all your M's a T. So this is T. So because this is T and you have a 3-letter word with an O in the middle, then most likely this is not going to be T. So, and you've already got N. So this is most likely going to be R. 3-letter words with O in the middle either end with T, S, wait a minute, R, and N. So I would say this is going to be R. So most likely this is going to be an F. It could be an N. You've already got an N, but usually they could be a NOR or 4. So this is most likely an F. So let's go fill in all the E's and all of the J's. I had to correct that right there. That's supposed to be K and Y. I had it as a V. Okay, so I made all my Y's O that I've collected so far. All my E's are R's. And you just kind of look and see the words what I've already found. So this is yeah, so that's an E. So some of the things are already filled in. Z is N. So you've got some words already filled in, extra entries for the... So you can kind of just figure out what this stuff says or what it should mean. Just by now reading it, you can kind of fill it in. So we have M already, which is T. So this is most likely going to be W. And so you fill this one in. So that looks like that's going to be obviously... So anyways, as you see, things just kind of start making sense. Now, this obviously is a cryptogram relating directly to my channel. So anybody that knows my channel is going to be able to figure this out. But most often cryptograms are, just quotes by famous authors or celebrities or just in general inspirational quotes or sayings. Sometimes they can just be random messages. But this is about my channel. So I have currently a giveaway, and so all you have to do is see my giveaway playlist, and I have clue words in the videos to earn extra entries for, and again, fill all these in, give away drawing. I have a drawing is how I do my giveaway. A link is in the description of this video. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I hope that if you've never done a cryptogram, they're pretty simple. Look for apostrophes, look for 1-letter words, and look for how sentence end. Just kind of like I discussed in here. Anyways, I hope that's helpful, and I hope you give cryptogram puzzles a try. And if you're interested in my giveaway, just check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. Watch this. So also, I wanted, if you are new to my channel, I'll explain how the giveaways go. In the drawing, I do a drawing, and people can earn extra entries, as many as you want. You don't have to earn extra entries, but you have to comment on at least one clue word. And I usually will, like if I'm playing a gaming video, I type them in the chat box, or one way or another, you'll either see or hear a clue word that I give you in the video. And yeah, and you just comment that in the comments, and all comments are held for review for approval on my channel, and I release all the comments on the day of the drawing. And yeah. So if you also comment a regular comment besides the clue words in those videos that's in the playlist with the date of June, only June videos have clue videos that are current for this giveaway. You'll get an extra entry for regular comment on those videos because the clue word comments will not be approved until the day of the drawing. I do PayPal, cash, Robux. I have virtual gift cards and other stuff. Thanks.